Let's talk about the type of traders that we are. Yesterday, we have finished what we need to know about trend trading. We covered some secrets in trend trading. We covered a formula in trend trading. We covered what to do in the correction in trend trading, and we covered reversals in trend trading. In ranges, we covered what the role of the engulfing was. We covered support and resistance. We covered supply and demand. So these are all elements that you all know, and you now have to make the decision as to which type of trader you're going to be. Do not be both. I'm telling you now, if you try and be both, you're going to be confused for the duration of your trading journey. It's not about how much you know, it's about what you do with what you know. And it's up to you to decide which one you are going to be. Who has decided what they are going to be? Please let me know. Are you a range trader or are you a trend trader? The range trader only cares about the Wednesday to Friday. They care about nothing else. The trend trader is someone that is willing to be patient and look at the market over a period of time and is saying that they are willing to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 days, 2 months, 30 days for their trend to be established. Or you're the range trader, you're saying that I'm only looking for the engulfing candle as my reference point. I'm just going to shoot off, and then whatever I do from there, I'm only going in intervals. You can only pick one. If you're the type that wants to be both, you are not going to do well. I'm a range trader because I don't have the patience to hold. It's good that you acknowledge that, okay? If you are going to be both, it's not going to help you. And everybody in this room, pay attention to who is trend and who is range, because people often switch depending on how they feel in the week. You cannot be on both teams. You need to be on one. You're wired to be one or the other. So we are now going to go through strategies that are going to help with our ranging and trending. And we're going to try and commit to about 1 hour in each, maybe 1.5 hours in each. And then next week, we're going to cap everything off with having a trading journal and being able to understand what you are trading, how you are trading, the type of trade that you're in, and where you're expecting your results to be. Then we're going to dedicate next Sunday into what you need to look out for when it comes to trading with a broker. And we're going to have a special guest on the call for that one. What is the difference between spread, swap, tax, all those other terms that we haven't really gone into detail with? We've only gone into really the technical side of how to trade. And this week should be a week where everybody on this call should be profitable. I want you to drop an amen into the chat box. Now that you know the difference between range and trend, it doesn't mean that range will have more opportunities than trend. This means that you're able to know what you are doing and you're going to be making money. This week is a week. No matter how slow or fast the market is going to be, there is always an opportunity, and you need to be able to find that opportunity and hunt after it. And the responsibility of this group now, because you know better, is that the range people are looking at what's happening in ranging markets. The trend people are looking at what's happening in the trend. Please do not form the ideology that someone is always going to be there to pump their charts and for you to then take. Let me tell you a couple of secrets before we continue. There are a few types of traders I have noticed that succeed and don't succeed. The ones who grow and do well are the ones that always post their charts. If you have witnessed this, drop a Y or a yes. The ones who post their charts and know what they're doing, they correctly analyze and annotate their charts. They're able to put themselves out there and say that this is what I'm willing to trade, whether I win or lose. They end up being more successful. Then there is the type that are relying on those who are posting charts, and they are never successful, ever. Ever, because you have shown yourself that you haven't developed the brain to be able to trade for yourself. Harsh, but that's my position, to give you the bitter truth. So the ones who always want to put out their chart, the ones who don't care about if they're going to be laughed at, are the ones that do really, really, really well. And Forex does not reward you for being correct in terms of doing the perfect markup. Forex rewards you for what you put out there and committing to what you do. There are people here who have been part of the village for 2 years and all they do is try and copy. They haven't done a single thing. And then there are others that have put themselves out there and within 6 months, they've been able to grasp the whole thing. So this is not a matter of, well, I've been here for 2 years or 5 years, I should be doing better. No, you should be doing what you are told. And that's what the difference is between who is successful and who is not in this academy. So now we're going into strategies to be able to help our range trading and to help our trend trading. Are you ready? Range trading is covered with one particular strategy called the rectangle theory. And what we are doing is, after you are done with the beginners bootcamp, you are now going to go off to find which strategy you are good at, and you're going to study that particular strategy. The other one is called the rhombus theory. Okay. So after beginners, it's not really jump to mastery straight away. It is, let me get better at what I know with these two particular shapes. Okay. Beginners, if you're a range trader, you're focusing on the rectangle theory. If you're a trend trader, you're focusing on the rhombus theory. Okay. And now you have the mastery that is there as well. Then when you have mastered your given strategy, you can come back into the school and then go into mastery, where we speak about how to leverage your trading, how to maximize your profits, and all those other good stuff. Okay, so that is there. So let's talk about the rectangle theory first, because we did range trading first. So we're going back into rectangle theory, and let's talk about the things that you need to know for this particular strategy.